In the treacherous waters of the Aegean Sea, near the island of Antikythera, a group of sponge divers made a discovery in 1901. It was an ancient shipwreck filled with artifacts from the 1st century BC. They found statues, jewelry, and pottery. But amongst the bronze and marble, they pulled up a lump of corroded metal, a piece of history so profound, so technologically advanced, that it completely rewrote the timeline of human ingenuity. This was the Antikythera Mechanism. At first glance, it was just junk. But once experts cleaned the corrosion, they realized they were looking at a complex arrangement of gears, dials, and inscriptions. This was no simple calendar. This was an analog computer built with a level of precision that would not be seen again for another 1,000 years. The question isn't what it is. The question is, how could it possibly exist? The mechanism is a masterpiece of ancient engineering. It contains at least 30 intricately meshed bronze gear wheels, small as coins and perfectly cut. When turned, these gears could predict the movements of the Sun, the Moon, and the 5 known planets Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. It predicted the date of solar and lunar eclipses with stunning accuracy. It even tracked the 4-year cycle of the ancient Olympic Games. It was a cosmic calculator built to reveal the very clockwork of the universe. The complexity of the Antikythera mechanism is shocking. The level of machining and precision required to create these gears was thought to have been invented during the Renaissance, well over 1,500 years after this device was built. To put its existence into context, when the Antikythera mechanism sank, the Roman Empire was still in its infancy. When it was discovered, Europe was using mechanical technology only slightly more advanced than the device itself. It represents a staggering leap of genius, suggesting the ancient world had a lost scientific tradition far beyond simple philosophy. The inventor, a ghost of genius. So, who was the brilliant mind behind this lost computer? Many experts believe the design points directly to Archimedes, the great mathematician and engineer of Syracuse. Historical accounts describe him building similar astronomical models, but Archimedes died in 212 BC, long before the mechanism was believed to have been built. Could it have been his lost legacy, passed down through a secret school of thinkers? Another candidate is Hipparchus, the brilliant astronomer. The inscriptions and astronomical data on the mechanism suggest a strong link to his work. But like Archimedes, the idea that a single individual possessed this knowledge while the rest of the world navigated by stars and shadows is baffling. This was not a solo project. This mechanism requires an industrial infrastructure, a supply chain of high-quality bronze, and a shared body of advanced mathematical knowledge. It hints at a lost factory of ancient genius, not a single inventor. The Missing Millennium. Why was the computer code lost? The most profound mystery is not the mechanism's existence, but its lonely uniqueness. We have found nothing remotely similar from the subsequent 1,000 years. Why did this supreme technology simply vanish? Theory A: deliberate suppression. This knowledge was too powerful. Perhaps it threatened the established order or religious beliefs. If you could predict the cosmos, you could predict the future. Such power would have been seized or systematically destroyed by the emerging Roman or Christian authorities who sought to control the minds of the masses. The mechanism was not lost, it was purged. Theory B: a cataclysmic event. Was the knowledge held by a specific city or school of thought, like the famous Library of Alexandria? that was entirely wiped out by war, earthquake, or a catastrophic fire? The knowledge was so specialized that once the physical infrastructure and the human talent pool were gone, the source code for this advanced technology was lost forever. The Antikythera Mechanism remains on display, a silent, ticking paradox. It forces us to reconsider the entire narrative of scientific history. Were we taught to believe that progress is linear, only because the historical record was deliberately sanitized? This device is not just a relic of the past. It is a warning about the fragility of knowledge. It screams that at least one technological golden age was tragically, inexplicably aborted. If the ancient Greeks were capable of building computers, what else did they know? And what other impossible truths are resting in forgotten shipwrecks and hidden vaults? Tell us in the comments. Who do you think destroyed the blueprint for the world's first computer? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Brewed Tales of History for more shocking secrets and forbidden knowledge. Keep questioning everything.